Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here with Retro Crypto. As you can see, I'm back from vacation, a little bit of a road trip. A little tired, but I'm here. I'm pretty excited. I got an awesome video here for you guys. But before we get started, I need you to smash that like button. Just stop right now and smash that like button. If you on a phone, point at that like button and hit it with your fingertip. If you're at your computer desk like me, reach over, grab that mouse, and just click like. I'm gonna tell you why, guys. It helps me out so much. It's absolutely phenomenal. Yesterday I got over 80 likes, and my word, I have 1,131 subscribers now, guys. The channel's blowing up, and it's due to you. And I want to thank each and every one of you who've taken your time to watch my videos, to like my videos, and to subscribe. If you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Just go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna tell you what. You're going to get notified every time I upload a new video, and it's going to spread the word about HEX and other crypto projects that may or may not interest you. But, you know, that's how it all works. But why did I say that? That was kind of against me. No, it's not really. Everybody knows I love Cardano, but right now this video is going to be dedicated to HEX. So if you haven't liked the video, make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. All right, now with all that said, I gotta say this. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet who absolutely loves, has a deep passion for cryptocurrency. Don't believe me? Ask my wife. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, guys? Do not get wrecked. It's so easy, and I don't want you to learn the hard way the way I did at different points. So, with that said, all right, so today's video is going to be all about HEX. I'm going to do another one later about Hedron. And this one will be HEX and Bitcoin. So, all right, here we go. Let's take a look at the overall market here, guys. Right now, this GMT, I had to look it up. You know what it is? It's something to motivate people to get off their fat arses and exercise. It's pretty cool looking, though. I'll jump over to Coin Market Cap real quick here. And I went here, and it's like a little bit of a gameplay stepping. It's a gameplay step, earn Bitcoin or something to that effect. But you know, it's cool. But anyway, I saw that. I figured you guys saw it too. That's what's up 200% today, 209%. Hex isn't doing anything special today. Hex currently is in the number 10 spot. Let's hear it up for Hex, guys, because Hex was down to 12. Hex moved back up. That's what I'm talking about. All right, that's something to be excited about right there. You got Terra Luna right above it. Cardano, $1.19. Cardano's looking nice. XRP. I have a little bag of XRP. Do not sleep on XRP. It's probably going to do big things. Solana, can't stand it. But I do have a bag of it. I actually need to divest. I have a decent sized bag of it, actually. I want to get out of Solana. Do not like it. Ethereum's looking good, actually. You guys know I'm not a fan of Ethereum, but it's looking good. And Bitcoin's looking very delicious. And we're going to talk about this. Now, I have very deep, going away to visit my parents, because that's what I did. I went to go visit my parents. I'm not no spring chicken, so you know my parents are. So it's a very emotional event for me when I go visit them. If you've already in that boat, you understand, or it doesn't matter. If you're old enough to be watching these videos, you see your parents aging. But it's very depressing. But anyway, and you know you're next. I'm just kidding. Well, no, I'm not. But all right. So anyway, this is what the market is right now. But let's jump right into it. I got a lot I want to talk about. I've been away. All right. Now this is the overall crypto. I'm gonna jump past that real quick. Richard Hart officially tweeted today on April 3rd at 11:48 that the voting is up and running. PaulSex.com news voting is live now. So I actually beat him to the punch. So that was on my video yesterday. I got to thank Crypto Coffee because it was like I said, I try to give credit where it's due. All I do is watch videos and read articles and message boards, Telegram, and then I disseminate the information. So, and Crypto Coffee had a video that I spread it out to you guys. So, PaulSex.com news from him, voting is live. That was on a video yesterday. So it's kind of cool. I actually got that information out to you guys before Richard Hart intended to be released to you. But remember, this is the test net. It's not the real deal. So right there where it says test net, do not think that you can go in there and make proposals. Anybody really gives a crap yet. All right. It's just meant for you to get in there and play around with it. Like I realized that you had to have X number of Pulse X, I believe it was, in order to make a proposal yesterday after I typed it all up. But it's kind of good to get a feel for it. All right. So that was the big news from yesterday. And then it's big news for everybody else today if they weren't already aware of it. All right. Now, let's talk about the overall crypto market, the overall crypto total market cap. That's all cryptocurrency, guys. That's every bit of it. Now, it is currently looking quite good on the Bollinger Band. On the, let's go to the day chart here. It's looking very well. It looks very well on the looks very good on the. Is it well or is it very good? There's a guy out there named Drew. He knows who he is if he's watching. Is it very well or very good? Anyway, it's a friend of mine. All right. Anyway, so this is looking very good right now. Yeah, on the daily chart, it's quite healthy. The overall market, I say dive in. Let's see here. Now let's go ahead and look at it on the 4-hour chart range, and you're going to see the volume is looking pretty damn healthy for the overall crypto market. Ton of supports on the on this moving exponential. Yeah, it's looking great, guys. Now let's look at the 2-hour chart. And the 2-hour chart, ton of support. Volume looks excellent. Very, very. That's nice. All right, now let's look at on the total market cap with the moving averages. Purple is 20, green is 50, yellowish orange is 100, and the red is 200. Now you're going to see here with this chart that it has a very strong support level. Let's jump this over. No, I didn't do it. Okay, the support level for it right now is sitting very strongly around 2.09 trillion. And it's just kind of bouncing around right there. It's not doing nothing exciting. The moving averages are looking pretty good, but what I don't like is the 20-day moving average is about to dip underneath the 50-day. Nothing to panic about, nothing to worry about, but the ideal situation is to see a perfect fan. So right now it's about to cross over, so we might pull back a little bit, but it does not mean panic or do anything, okay, guys? Now, if you see right here, you'll see the MACD is starting to pull towards the bullish side on the 4-hour chart, so it's actually looking just fine. Now, let's take a peek at this with the daily chart just to see. Now, on the daily chart, it looks great. Daily chart volume is high, very high, and you see that the 20-day has crossed the 50 and 100, heading up to 200. So I'm going to, oh my gosh, look at the MACD. The MACD looks great, guys. MACD is off the charts. Be very careful what you choose to buy today, because this is indicating that it is on the overbought side of things. All right, guys, but the chart's looking great. Now remember, this is the overall and Ichimoku. I'm starting to love this. I have a relative of mine that I respect very much, who also does technical analysis, and he saw me doing Ichimoku. Now he's doing it, so that's pretty awesome. He's actually using it. It's a really good chart, guys. It's a very good predictor of the market. And right now on the 4-hour chart, it's predicting that the market's going to stay bullish into the next 4 days. Remember, it's 4 days in advance. Now, if we jump out to the daily, which gets a little tricky, but I want to look at it. It's predicting that between the 3rd and the 15th, there may be a pullback within the market, and then it's going to go bullish again. I'm not a biggest fan of the daily. I think it's better with stocks. I think crypto functions much better on the 4-hour chart, but I still like to take a peek at it. If we look at the 2-hour chart, the 2-hour chart's going to indicate all bullishness, guys. We're bullish. All right. Now, this video is going to be a little long because there's a whole lot of stuff I've been looking at when I was gone that I want to show you with technical analysis. So just bear with me. If you want, there's going to be timestamps. You can jump around, all that good stuff. All right. Right here, we're going to start with Bitcoin's currently at $46,902, which I'll take it. Because remember, always go backwards, and you'll see like February 24th, 23rd, Bitcoin was at 34,000. It should let me go all the way back. Let's go back to last year. How far? Okay, it'll let me go back to May. Let's see where we're at. Actually, we're about where we were last May, so that's cool. We're actually better off than we were last May. But you'll see just on March 14th, you'll see Bitcoin was at 37,000. So I'll take this 46,000 all day long. Almost 47. The moving averages is looking quite healthy on the 4-hour chart. You'll see that the 20-day moving average is dipping under the 50-day, but the 100 and the 200-day are both looking pretty good. If we move it out to the daily chart, you're going to see that the 20-day, I lost mine. There, I'll get it back. How did I? Oh, there we go. All right, you'll see that the 20-day has crossed over the 50 and 100-day, approaching the 200-day. So, I mean, if you're trading, if you're shorting the market, etc., yeah, you're going to worry about that 4-hour chart. But a daily chart is king because it's always the bigger time frame, guys. A lot of guys, that's one of the biggest rookie mistakes you make is you don't really take the chart and really roll it back and look at it. So, I mean, yeah, we're not at the all-time high, but just think on July 19th, we were at 30,243. December, we were at we were pretty dang high in December, 68,000. That's depressing. But then we dropped all the way down to like 32. And now we're at 48. Or 47. I'll take it, guys. Absolutely, I'll take it. Now, if you look at the 4-hour chart, the 2-hour chart, I'm sorry, jump backwards, 2-hour chart. I always jump around too much. The 2-hour chart is going to show that the 20-day moving average, the 100 and the 50 is in a bit of a tug of war, like a Twizzler. I wish I noticed this earlier because this does symbolize something, but I don't really know. So if you know what that means, guys, leave a comment because I learn every day. All I do is I just share my knowledge with you, and you guys share knowledge all the time by leaving comments. So if I miss something or you notice something, bam, I'm good with that. Let me know, please. I say the same thing to kids. All right. Now we jump up here to the 4-hour chart. You'll see that. No, wrong one here. Well, let's jump over here. We're here. All right. You'll see that right now that Bitcoin has a resistance. It's sitting at this resistance of. I'm going to say the resistance is right here at about 47,245. We need to break through this resistance. Support's not an issue for Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin has a lot of good support. I'm going to put the support line for Bitcoin. Honestly, the really strong support is here. So if you went here with support, no worries. I don't foresee it breaking beneath it. Now, you could do a support right here, but that, to me, I would consider that a weak support. You want a strong support. So I got way more than plenty of points of support here. Whereas if you try to say this is your support, it is. The problem is you only have like 4 points of support there. So you always want to play with that, look at the bigger picture. Be very careful what you decide as your support if you choose to trade. And I'm going to talk about that a little later in this video too, if you choose to trade. The MACD is showing Bitcoin as bullish with the 4-hour chart. So that's looking delicious, quite good. Slightly bullish, not very bullish, guys. It's just trending over it, just so you know where I'm coming from. All right, so let's take a look at Bitcoin with the exponential moving average. The exponential moving average for Bitcoin should have it bullish across the board. We're going to look at the daily chart. Absolutely bullish. It gets no better. The 4-hour chart, absolutely bullish. I would like to see it a little bit higher, but this is without a doubt a bullish trend with support and a sustained support because we even pulled back, but it pulled back up, so it's definitely bullish. But if it had pulled back and started to ride in the middle, I would actually say it's leaning towards being bearish. But no, since it came back up, I'm going to say it's bullish. I just wish it was completely over it, but it's not. It's just riding along the top of it. Doesn't matter. It's bullish, guys. Now, because it's bullish, Bitcoin on the Bollinger Bands has the is on the overbought side of things, so you need to be well aware of that on the daily chart. It's overbought right now. If you're planning on buying some in the near future, just realize where the market is right now, where you're buying it. The RSI is showing Bitcoin definitely on the overbought side of things. Remember, if it's up at the top, it is overbought. If it is down at the bottom, it's oversold. Middle is neutral. That's where you want to be. Very easy chart to read. And that's the RSI, guys. Now, all right. Now, we'll jump over here to the... I love this chart. It's kind of hard to learn how to read, but it is great. And this is the knockoff version of the Market Cipher on TradingView, but it's a great chart, and I really needed to invest it and go all in on Market Cipher. But anyway, you'll see that Bitcoin does have a bullish continuation right here, which is great. There was a bearish continuation with a bullish right after it, so we're still bullish on the daily chart. Now, if we jump over to the 4-hour chart, we may have a completely different 4-hour chart is bullish on Bitcoin. We have a reversal from previous trend right here because there was a short signal there but then we have a bearish and a bearish. I just hope we get a little green dot in here on the 2-hour chart, and then I'll say 100% bullish. Let's see what we got here. Yes, on the 2-hour chart, you have a reversal from previous trend. You have a long signal, and then bullish continuations. So yes, I am predicting Bitcoin is going to continue to rise, but do not forget it does have resistance. There's always resistance to fear. Fear your resistance. Fight the resistance. All right, so it's got to get past this resistance line right here, guys. Until it breaks past this resistance line, it's not going to do much. Really, the resistance line, technically, it's bouncing there, but really the resistance line is here. So it's at 48,000 for resistance line, guys. It's got to break that resistance, and then after that resistance, you'll see it jump up to 52, and after that, it gets crazy. So we need to break this resistance at 48,000, and then it's just going to be absolutely bonkers, guys. Did I say bonkers? Do people say bonkers anymore? I guess they do. I said it right. Retro crypto. I'm an old head. All right, guys. Now let's see. That was with the market cipher here. All right, now we're gonna take a quick peek here. Ichimoku, guys. I am loving this chart. Ichimoku on the. Let's do the daily chart. We're gonna start doing the daily. No, I'm not a fan of daily. Has Bitcoin just bullish, and that's bullish well into the future, late April. Wow. So Bitcoin, according to Ichimoku, is probably gonna be very bullish on the month of April. That does matter. That might change my perspective on that charting, maybe. I don't know. It might be something there. Ichimoku for the 4-hour chart has Bitcoin bullish until like about 3.5 days out for now. It looks like it might do a pullback. And the Ichimoku for the 2-hour chart on Bitcoin has it nothing, just average, nothing to be too excited about, but it's going to wrap up in the next 2 days on the bullish side of things. According to the Ichimoku, remember, the MACD lags behind the market. The Ichimoku predicts the market moving forward into the future. All right, guys. Got a little wedge up here, ascending wedge here I drew for you guys. With Bitcoin, it's bouncing around inside this wedge perfectly. It's got support, and it's keep going up. So hopefully it continues this. I'm likely to see it break through the top and shoot up. If it breaks to the bottom, you know we're about to experience a pullback. And like I said, we have very, very good support down here. I drew this one at 37,000. This is a super strong support. If it breaks the support, that's when you start getting nervous. Like when we were really nervous back here. Remember that, guys? All right. Now I got a sideways triangle wedge here. And it's the same concept as this one, just a different view. Because right now this is bouncing up. And then I got one going to the side. Both of these are indicated. If it breaks to the top of either one of these, I know that it's about to go bullish hardcore. It's already bullish now, in my opinion. But especially go bullish. If it turns around and goes the other way, breaks through the bottom of either chart, I know it's about to do a pullback. That's the theory behind that. And it's actually relatively easy to do. All right. Now, Bitcoin with the Fibonacci retracement. All right. If you're a latecomer and you want to buy some Bitcoin, or you're sick of your mother, your sister, your girlfriend, your chick, your side dude. I'm just kidding. Don't advocate that stuff. The 100% is starting at the bottom, going upwards, and you'll see that the 61.8% says that it is a good location to buy. So according to Fibonacci, $38,660 is a sweet spot. So if you're choosing to buy Bitcoin today at the 46,874, that is a bad location to buy it. According to Fibonacci retracement, that sweet spot is at the 61.8, which is 38,660. Always be conscious of that. Now, granted, there's always times where you got to make that decision. Am I going to get in? Am I going to try to chase this stock or cryptocurrency? Sometimes it works out. 9 times out of 10, you bite the bullet because you weren't patient. And sometimes you just got to watch that rocket take off and be like, well. But, yeah, so that's where that's at, guys. So remember, tell them 61.8 is at the 38,728 mark. That's, as of today, from the recent low point, is where you want to buy in at. All right. Last one for Bitcoin, and then, nope, got 2 more for Bitcoin, and then we're talking HEX, baby. All right, so now Bitcoin is going on a downward. Okay, starting with Fibonacci going downwards. And this one actually means more to me than the other one in some ways, because this one truly says when Bitcoin officially goes bullish. And right now with the 100% going downward angle, because it is still on a downward trend, guys. the Bitcoin will be bullish at 50,878, which is cool because that also actually coexists with the chart already did. So when Bitcoin patches that resistance at 50,000, basically 50,000, 51,000, you'll know that it's officially bullish again. But until then, it's actually in the shorting territory. The way it works is you'll want to see it bounce off of this a couple times and pull back, and then you know that it's going to go down. Whereas right now it's not there, but let me show you how that will work. So say I had that, say this was a 50% marker, right? And you see how it went past and it's bouncing against it. If it was to get rejected one more time, and like I would actually consider shorting it if this was a 50% marker, because that's how you know when to short it. Because you want to see it hit that 50%, gets rejected, hits it again, gets rejected, and then you should be safe to try to short the market. But anyway, don't short the market. It's very tricky. I am going to start playing around with that, guys. Now, this is what my plan is. Leave comments. I don't normally advocate shorting. Richard Hart definitely does not advocate trading the market. But I do like going to the casino here and there, but I'm not a really aggressive gambler at all. If anything, I'm excessively conservative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play around with like $50. Ooh, big spender, right? I'm just going to play around with like $50, $100, nothing special. And I'm going to play around with shorting the market a little bit. And now, if like I'm getting a little confident with my technical analysis, I should make money, right? So if I make money, well, then maybe I advocate a little bit more. Chances are I'm going to lose money because I've always lost money. But I want to give it one more try. So, yeah, I'm going to start doing that in like next week or two. But that is going to be for fun. Do not run off and start shorting. Actually, I'm doing it more so that you don't do it. And you can just live vicariously through me if that makes any sense. All right. Now, if I'm successful, hey. But probably won't be. All right. Back to business. You'll see right here we have a rising wedge. Everything's indicating bullish. This is a bullish rising wedge. Same concept. You got this great support down here. The wedge is right. Everything's bullish on Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin's gonna move it up. I would not short Bitcoin right now if I was. I would not short Bitcoin. I would feel comfortable long game Bitcoin at this point. I would not feel comfortable shorting it. All right, now let's talk about HEX, baby. Why does that always come to mind? The old Salt and Pepper song. Let's talk about HEX, baby. It was in the 80s. I was young. Most of y'all have no idea what I'm talking about. Anyway, all right, so let's take a peek here at HEX, and you'll see that the on a daily chart, HEX, the moving average is looking better. The 20-day moving average is approaching the 50, and here's 100, and here's the 200. But there is improvement, so that's nice. The MACD is bullish on a daily chart, on HEX's daily chart. Now, if you look at HEX's daily chart, you will also see on a 4-hour that the very similar to the other one, actually. You'll see that the 20 and the 50-day are kind of intertwined. You got the 100 crossed over to 200, which is a good indicator. The MACD is showing it slightly on the bullish side of things. Let's see where the support is. Currently, HEX is sitting on a strong support at 0.1485 and is currently trading at 0.1592. I'll take it. Because if you remember, not too long back, on March 16th, HEX was all the way down to 10 cents. Never forget that, guys. Now, on a 2-hour chart, you're going to see some moving averages on the 2-hour charts. I really got to look it up when these are all twisted up this tight, because that's very peculiar. The whole market's doing it. That I'm going to have to follow up on. I'm almost tempted to pause the video and check it. You know what? Stand by. All right, guys, I'm sorry. Like I say, I always want to be 100% honest with you guys. Make sure I don't mess up, because as my channel grows, as I grow with my knowledge, I can actually cause damage. And honestly, the people who know me offline in the real world, I'm a really nice guy, and I probably wouldn't be able to sleep. So this is actually good news, though. So I'm glad I stopped. I'm actually super excited. All right, here we go, guys. A triple moving. Well, this is for the triple, but this is a quadruple, but it's the same concept. Let's see. A triple moving average crossover is a bullish signal that indicates. Now, what I did was what does it mean when 3 moving averages crosses? A triple moving average crossover is a bullish signal that indicates that the price may rise. The price is generally an established trend, bullish or bearish, for the time horizon represented by the moving average periods. And what I see right here is the way that they're all intertwined, they're crossing over each other, and the 100 days about to join this right here. I'm betting Hex is about to go very bullish. I would not make any. If you can hold it, not sell it. And I'm not against people taking profits. You got bills, you got life. But if you don't sell right now, if you can help it, because it looks like it's about to explode, guys. These three intertwine like this, and this 200 about to come up and join it. It looks like it's literally about to explode, especially if this 200 gets into the end and it's all twisted together like a big knot ready to boom. All right, and we also saw that prior to on another moving average. We're going to jump back to, we have to at this point. So if you jump back to Bitcoin here, was it Bitcoin? It was not Bitcoin. It was the overall market, wasn't it? This overall market was just looking good. I don't know where we saw it. I know we saw it, one of the hour charts. But anyway, guys, Bitcoin looks like it's about to, Hex looks like it's about to explode here, especially with the 2-hour chart. If we look at the 4-hour chart here, it's looking really good, guys. Hex is looking super good. So anyway, let's keep it going here. Looking really good. All right. By the way, I was scratching the arm because where I went was down south, and there's a lot of bugs down there. All right. So Hex right here. You see Hex bouncing off of that 14 cents that I was saying. Here's the resistance at 16 cents, basically. And then it got another resistance at 17 cents. And then from there, I think the resistance we really want to hit is 20. Yep. At 20 cents. Really is 20 cents. All right. So when we hit 20 cents, I'm going to start getting really excited. Put it like that, guys. But right now, we're just bouncing here. This go down problems getting past this resistance probably. But if it does break past it, it's going to go right to that 20 cents, guys. Hex on the exponential moving average here should look good across the board. Let's take a peek. 1-day chart. Hex is very bullish. 2-day chart. 4-hour chart. Sorry, very bullish. And the 2-hour chart, it better be bullish. Extremely bullish. Hex is looking good. The volume is not very high though. The volume is relatively low in my opinion, which is not a problem. Everybody's just waiting for Paul's chain. Let's keep it real. We're waiting on Paul's chain. We're waiting on Richard Hart. Come on, Richard. Killing us. All right. Hex the Bollinger Bands. Hex is on the overbought side of things. So it's on the other bought side right now. And the RSI has it also on the overbought. 4-hour chart is also the same. Let's open this up a little bit. Yep, it was on the overbought. It's very tight. The volume is super low though, guys, in my opinion. But it's still on the overbought side of things. And we're just slightly on the RSI on a 4-hour chart though. All right, and now we go to the 2-hour chart. It's a little bit, it's the same. Nothing too exciting there, guys, with the Bollinger Bands, to tell you the truth. All right, now let's look at Hex with the market cipher chart. And is that a W? I swear that looks like a heck of a W. Sometimes you want to see things that don't exist, but I was like, nah, it's a raggedy W, ain't it, guys? Never mind. All right, this is the daily chart here. You'll see Hex is in the bullish territory. We didn't just do this, did we? I don't think we did. Let's double check. It's even worse when I keep going. I actually did it already. All right, there it is. Yeah, we're on a daily chart. We're in bullish territory. If we go to the 4-hour chart, we are in 100% bullish. We have reversal for previous trend and just nothing but bullishness. Remember, look at the volume. It's very low, though. Very low. It really feels like it's just twisting tight, bro. I swear I think April might be the month. But I said September going to be a month. I said October, November, December, January, February, March. Can April be the month, please, Richard? God damn. I'm not really playing. I really want Hex to, let's go. Let's do this. Anyway, thank God for the testnet. If it wasn't for the testnet, I'd be very upset. But the testnet, it's the testnet. I mean, it's up and running. So technically, I mean, he could just activate it right off of the testnet and walk away. So I'm not worried about a scam or anything like that. I'm just tired of waiting for my delayed gratification because I sacrifice with no expectations of others. All right, guys, here we go. If you like that one, leave a comment. All right, you'll see right here, Hex is this is the Ichimoku. You guys know I love this chart. We're going to do the daily chart, and it is predicting a bit of a pullback for Hex into the future. So according to Ichimoku chart on the daily chart, it's predicting it's a pullback, bearish. Now on the 4-hour chart, it's predicting bullishness, and for the 2-hour chart, it's predicting bullishness. So how do I interpret this? Everything HEX is bullish. The Ichimoku is predicting bullishness into the next 4 days, but past 4 days it predicts a pullback of some sort, or bearishness. So with that said, HEX is bullish because I like looking at multiple charts and then putting everything together in one big bundle. If that makes sense, I hope it does. All right, so now we're going to look at HEX right here, guys, and you're going to see HEX is bouncing around within this wedge, and it's getting tighter and tighter. This is a bullish pennant, and without a doubt, this is a bullish pennant. And it's about to bounce at the top now. So I don't think it's going to retain it. I hope I get this video done before it does. That is good news there, guys. That was good. And I did a Fibonacci retracement for HEX right here. You're going to see HEX is... All right, this is 100% going upward. And this is for the guys, if you like, I want to buy HEX, or I just learned about HEX. I went in. Because CoinMarketCap lies and don't put it on a proper page with it where it should be. So if you want to buy HEX, the golden pocket for Fibonacci from a recent low will be at 12 cents, basically 12.5 cents. So try to resist buying it now, but it could take off and then you end up chasing it and then you'll be mad at me. But if you can hold out, hopefully the Fibonacci will predict the truth and then you'll be glad you waited. All right, but like I said, technical analysis is not perfect. All right, Hedron. I'm not going to do Hedron now. I'm going to do videos differently moving into the future, guys. I'm going to start chopping things up. So it'll be Bitcoin and HEX. And then I'll do Hedron and maybe another project, then Cardano. But everything's going to be broken up more, so more videos. All right, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment. If you got a suggestion, leave a comment. If you got a comment, leave a comment. If you got something negative to say, keep it. I don't deal with negativity. Make sure you like the video. Please make sure you like the video. One of you right now watched the whole video and you're still not going to hit the like button. Help a brother out. Hit the like button, please. I got 80 likes yesterday. You have no idea how that made me feel when I woke up and saw that. After driving all night. Watching my wife snore in the seat beside me. I know you, the ones out there married, you know what it's like. All right. Also, guys, yeah, that's it for this video. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. But that's it, guys. So until next time, screw it. Stay happy. All right. Peace out.